Hello all, welcome to our channel. So today I'm going to talk about a place which we visited recently. So before going to the topic, I just wanted to give you one point. Let us assume uh, a scenario where if someone of you got hurt while walking on the road or somewhere, what do? You take a vehicle, pick them up, and then take to the hospital, right? Or you call an ambulance if the people are hurt badly, right? Did you ever think of a scenario where if animals are hurt, what happens? Example, we have a lot of street dogs around, right? They might be run over by a car, bike, or something, or sometimes they get their legs get broken, and we see them limping, right? So we commonly see those. So in those scenarios, did you ever think they are going to heal by themselves, or is the dog going to struggle with that for a long time? Did you ever think of those scenarios? So even we too didn't think before visiting this beautiful place. So, as you have seen those slides, right? There is a organization called People for Animals. Wow, the word itself is too good, right? People for Animals, which in short is called a PFA. PFA HYD.org is their website. So, People for Animals is a non-profit, non-governmental organization which prevents cruelty that is shown towards animals, helps the animal cure if they are hurt badly, like the scenario which we talked in the beginning. Like example, if you see a dog badly hurt and struggling, you can call these guys, give them the location, they'll come and pick up the dog, they'll cure the dog, they provide shelter, cure the dog, and then leave the dog at the same place. So while we were talking to them, they were saying that like humans, they also have some territorial boundaries. Like example, if I am an Indian, or if I am from another country, I would love to be in my own country, right? Rather than shifting to another country. Yeah, we do shift, but our so, even animals have their territorial boundaries, it seems. So, a dog which is in a particular area can find food on its own, rather than going to another place and struggling there. And even the other dogs doesn't allow that particular animal to come over there. So there are these territorial boundaries for the animals as well. So when they pick from a particular area, they provide temporary shelter to this dog, and they cure the dog and then leave it healthy at the same location where they picked up. Such a lovely service, right? At least I'm not sure how many of you know this. I never heard about such service, and this looks like first of its kind or something, because not, most of us might not be knowing this. So this organization, People for Animals, have their center in Nagol, which they share premises with the GHMC, and they are providing shelter. So we visited that place last week, and we found that every one of us should visit and see the suffering that the dogs go through. So even for humans, right? We see orphanage homes old age homes, or some people feeling lonely and committing suicide because they people doesn't mingle with them. So we see a lot of scenarios, like even for dogs also, not just dogs, for animals also they have the same feeling, right? They are all just creatures of God, correct? So these guys are doing a fantastic job. We visited that place and we have seen that they have been providing a temporary shelter to dogs, cats, and pigeons. So we have seen birds there where these guys fight against manja, usage of manja, and like because of that manja the feathers get cut for the birds, and it's difficult for them to fly, so they give shelter to to those birds. Not just birds, if you see, we never heard of a ICU facility or something for animals, right? These guys have that facility and they are building up more facilities there, and we just loved this place, and we all wanted you also to visit that place and give as much of contributions to them, because they are doing a fantastic job. And what to talk about the staff there. So we visited that place. It was such a difficult place to be in. They are living day in day out, and then they have to serve these animals, so their families, the staff. I think we should contribute at least for the staff there. So as I mentioned, you just search over pfahyd.org, and if you want further details you can just go through. So they it's not just with dogs, it's not just with cats, it's not just with birds. They are working for all the animals, whether it be wild animal or a domestic animal. And just see if you can contribute something, and it would be really, especially for the animal lovers, I think they would love to contribute to them after looking at the place. So we were such a these animals, right? If these guys didn't give shelter to them, it would have been such a pathetic situation for those animals. We really appreciate those guys, and these guys, as I mentioned, are doing a fantastic job. So visit the website and try to call them, and if possible visit or contribute to them, which helps them to do more such things and help the other creatures around us. Thank you.